Grand Rise in Israel. Went and got me a little Jamaican jerk over there in Chicago. This is from off of 78th and State. Got the mac and cheese. I got the jerk steak tacos too. This is wonderful right here. 78th and State. I took a little photos out there. Turn the wipers off. Jerk taco man on the south side. Now they got a place over there. Got a little artwork out there. They got a another place called it's on 95th. I want to say Laughlin. Palm Island. Now all their stuff is good. This place is good. And the other one. That's me profiling in front with the line. You know, the Jamaicans, tribe of Benjamin, displayed in their artwork, you know. Let's see. Yeah. I got a little bullseye. I'm gonna put in the mix on top of that, do some barbecue jerk. Yeah. So I'm sharing with y'all today, turn that down a little bit. I'm gonna have to leave this truck running, man. It's been getting warm to me. Oh. Do a little bit more sample. Check it out. So be doing this with y'all today on this melanation. Morning or something. I like to put things out there so you can see it's like a puzzle that we living in, this understanding, either or, in the understanding or lost. But I try to put the pieces of the puzzle out there for you to connect the dots and see how simple some of these things are that we witness and experience in living. Y'all know I like to eat. It's one thing about Chicago. When you move away, you move out of state, you'll always come back for the food. The food don't change. It's a variety of stuff you can find that you'll like. Even if something changes or move away, is something similar that you can find from what you like. Speaking of food, Slingshot brought it to my attention on the messages pertaining to that one video about the clean food. He says he did some research. Well, I recommend that we all do it, because that losing turkey really hurt my soul, man. I was in Subway the other day. Hadn't really ate. That's probably last week. And I just looked over there and almost got a tear in my eye, because turkey was the only thing I could eat in there. So we wanted to come together collectively, try to figure out where we at. Because what he had brought a notice to, he said, the list I brought forward, that the duck is actually not a clean animal. And that, like I said in that video, I thought it wasn't a clean animal because it had webbed feet. He said the duck is related to the swan, if I read it right in this text. And that would make sense, you know, because swan ain't an animal that we can eat. So it also had me, like I say, questioning the turkey being dirty. But you know, hey, I don't know. I'm definitely want to find out. I mean, I wasn't really looking forward to trying any duck. I've had duck in the past, but like I said, it wasn't nothing that I was going to replace with turkey. Even entertaining in my mind, I just didn't see that. You know, I remember approaching a couple of soul food joints, like Sweetie Pies in St. Louis. They put ham hock off in their collard greens, and I said to the lady a couple of times, man, I come in here and I keep forgetting y'all got pork off of y'all greens. Why don't y'all put turkey in them? And she said, I think the last time I asked her, we just stopped doing that. The owner, they started doing the pork. I can't ask her why, she's just a clerk, but you know, but that was the good substitute. Now, if turkey is the dirty bird, what do you substitute the turkey with? Like, man. But did find out from my brother that they got they got beef bacon and tastes better than the turkey. So, you know, I mean, the turkey was the substitute on the pork sausage, everything, you know. So I want to share with y'all on this melanation, going into some things our people are doing, being in this world and not being happy with themselves, being dark melanated, you know. But let me find something here. That's what I got in the works right there. But let me get to it. That's me and my dad and my mom, and my mom passed away 2014 November. Like I said, we're gonna go into this melanin. I'm gonna try to control the glaring on the screen. Like I said, how I'm recording. I got if I was doing this different, whereas I could see what I'm recording via my screen, this would be backwards. The M would be over here and everything. So I don't like that when I view the footage before I post it. When I've done that, I don't like that, because I like stuff to be able to be read, etc. Like I said, with this melanation, there's a lot of us out there that's not happy with it, and they'll do a lot to you know, want to be something else. Let's see. You know, we got the queens of Coonan, Heckle and Jekyll, Diamond and Silk. The two queen coons with the stripper names. I've never seen such ignorance and pride so willingly displayed. Like, it's amazing. And I'm not talking about on the political side. I mean, that's their argument, they stage and they stand, but they really sold soul for that arena. Like, they actually sat down and said, in a cooning manner, we can do this. Nobody else is doing this, girl. We can do this. We'll stand out because we black. But they weren't the first, you know. They weren't the first. I think he just got his toe tag not too long ago. But nobody did it like this nigga. This is Sammy Sosa from the Dominican Republic. Tribe of Manasseh, I believe. I'm not sure. He's Dominican. His story was that he tried a massaging cream on his face, a relaxing massaging cream, and it turned him white. He used the cream on his eyelids, his ears, his whole face, and his neck to massage him, and woke up. Oh, I'm white. Imagine what these cats gonna deal with when the Most High address their issue. This cat went from a Jerry curl to a wow. But he ain't alone. That's Queen B, Lil' Kim. She's admitted she has self-esteem issues, and I commend her on that. She ain't denied that she had mental issues of low self-esteem. I call it spirits. Michael Jackson introduced all of them to this belief. The blonde hair, the straight hair, the ape nose, the monkey eyes, just all that, But we got an even greater problem with the Hamite that has actually infiltrated and catfished us as a people. People not understanding the significant difference in an African and which is a Hamite, and a Shemite, which is an Israelite, us so-called African Americans. Detail, that's a Hamite woman, an African, but you see how their hair don't grow afros. Hamite men don't grow facial hair, afros, beards, dreadlocks. They sold you the dream that he's just like us. Notice Martin and Malcolm got hair on their lip. But we the same. Coincidence, as some like to say. Man, you making that up, man. Obama just like us. Martin got hair on his lip. Malcolm got hair on his lip. Obama ain't never had hair on his lip. Just look at that. Just look at those images. Let's see if I can get my camera to focus in. That's Obama. That's Malcolm. Mustache. Old naked ass Obama. They want to be like us. Israelites with the fringes. This image was taken back in the 50s? Yeah. White lady with a daughter, proud. They've been knowing who the people are. No niggers, no Mexicans, no Puerto Rican or dogs allowed. Strange. Had to throw me in there, staying safe with the matching apparel. All praise to the Most High. We're gonna get into some of our pain, understanding generational curses. And understanding who these heathens are. This is a mug my daughter bought me. Let me kill some of that light back there. Where that light coming from? Back there, okay. Anyway, this is a nice mug. I'm trying to get it to focus right, y'all. It says, Hebrew Israelite. And inside the writing of the flag it says African American crossed out with the Hebrew Israelite. I'm trying to, hold on, let me see if I, well, that's the best I can do on this image, y'all. I'm trying to bring it up. There it is. I had to expand it. It's a coffee mug. What do they got? I'm trying to figure out where this light is reflected from. I ain't got no lights on in here. Oh, it's probably coming from this. And there's some guy that likes to come online and antagonize black people, and proud to put on his Facebook post, "I am voting Trump," and he got a black wife, but he likes to tell black folks that they think they're entitled, and this is his coon ticket. His wife, his trophy wife, showing how proud he is that he feels he's accepted long as he got a lost black woman. But let me set you straight, brother. You are the original. We're gonna make sure it's our job to let you know just who you are. See, this little Israelite queen, princess, is gonna know and won't be fooled nor victim. All praise to the Most High, if we can help it. Because this is what you love to do to our people in custody in this world. You're gonna see. Israel will get their lick back. All praise to the Most High. Because the Most High wrote in scriptures, the book of Obadiah, dedicated to them heathens for their hatred perpetually. Like I said, I'm not going to address those Edomites, white folks, Gentiles with a good heart. If the shoe don't fit, the definition and the understanding don't fit you and your beliefs and your practices, this conversation, this understanding, this viewing does not apply to you. You need to worry about how to get right. And the first thing you need to do is start respecting God's people. They love to display their camouflage and American flag, which is American flag and a Confederate flag is nothing the same. They hold that American flag as they kneel on your neck, claiming to be a police authority. And with that American flag, they get mad if you protest and take a knee on a football field. Wonder what flag these two guys were holding when they chased that guy down jogging and shot him. That's Papa and Son. Proud Edomites. And it's just a random Edomite, you know. Notice they ordained that flag. It might be a Confederate configuration on his head, ain't no telling. They know it's the same flag. Oh, beast of the field. This the guy that was claiming that Black Lives Matters beat him. But I think he pulled out a bow and arrow on him or something like that. And that's why he got beat. But he tried to, they had it all on videotape. I never seen it, but I remember the story. You know, they lie so well. U.S. Navy. U.S. Navy man right there. And this guy's smiling. So proud. They just beat the brakes off of Buster right here. trying to be accepted, hanging out in 50s to 60s. That's your military. You know, black guy probably was a soldier too, but they beat the brakes off of him. That's blood speckles all over his pants and everything. Yeah, they smile. See, these are the heathens that we're experiencing today. These are their forefathers. These are their uncles, their grandfathers, their fathers, and yeah. And this one might be a Gentile. You know, like Elon Musk. This Bill Gates and his wife. She looked like a dude. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a Caitlyn Jenner model. XK1 2018. He probably made that. And that's Mustard Lady. Look at them eyes. She's off a Quaalude or a Prelude or whatever they call those. Yeah. As I said, I want to touch base on the curses. Of course, you know, this is something that we got to address. Deuteronomy 28, the curses of Deuteronomy that we suffer for. Now, this is a dude out of Louisiana, and he's a real dude, Shreveport area. And he's not a comedian, but he's funny. And I'm sharing this because we as Israelites, as Hebrews, as so-called black African Americans here, we got a quality of character. There's nobody else like us. We make the world laugh, you know. And I'm not just in coonery. I'm just genuinely, we are people with a sense of humor, just given to us. And this guy is funny as hell. I had to share this with y'all. But he's going to talk about something. Just listen what he's saying. He's having a real situation with somebody in the streets, and he's addressing them. But listen what he says about God and curses. Letting you know, we've been knowing for generations, handed down certain remnants of understanding about who we are. And those things are identified in the Bible, which address people, attributes, actions, situations that they're actually experiencing. No other people can say that. So just check this out for a while.
Say, boy, you mad at me, boy? Now your daddy heard what I said about him. I didn't say nothing about you. You don't get to dictate no shit, nigga. You ain't no motherfucking DJ. You a rapper. You don't get to request no song. Little bitch ass boy. You ain't no fucking DJ, nigga. And you don't get to tell me what I get to play in my car, nigga. This my foreign car. Why would I say it to your face? You steady talking broke nigga talk. All that said to my face. All that let's box. All that let's do this. All that nigga, all that broke nigga talk. Nigga, you speaking Chinese. Nigga, I don't talk no broke nigga talk. What I want to say it in your face for? So you'll make me kill you? And then I ain't got no defense for killing you? Then everybody in the federal penitentiary mad at me because I done killed Twisted Black son? Nigga, if it wasn't for your daddy, you might be gay, boy. You would have been molested, nigga, in the family. If it wasn't for your daddy, you ain't stood on your own 10 toes, nigga. You been standing behind, you walks in your daddy's shadow, nigga. You would have been a victim out here, nigga, if you wasn't Twisted Black son. Now shut your motherfucking dick sucker. Boy, listen to me tell you. What your daddy, that's why you can't. I see you been listening to other rappers. You ain't been listening to your daddy. No, nigga, you been listening to other rappers. You been listening to Boosie and Wyatt and Lil Wayne. You ain't been listening. You ain't no Twisted Black fan, nigga. You just this son. Yeah, I done figured it out about you, nigga. You can't recite none of your daddy's songs, nigga. If it was, you know what have been Nubu is the worst thing your daddy wants you to be out here playing tough and gangster, nigga. You got to hold it down for your sister, nigga. Your daddy want you to know you weak, nigga. Hide behind your daddy. My daddy left me out here, nigga, and I had to stand out here by my own, nigga. I ain't have no daddy, nigga. And I had to go inside an institution. You ain't never had to go into an institution for murder, nigga, with other murderers as a little bitty boy. Nigga, your daddy protected you, nigga, with his name. Your daddy homeboys kept you safe. They wouldn't give you no money and buy you no Michael Jordan tennis shoes from what your daddy said in his record. But nigga, you been out here, you ain't been tough, nigga. You twisted black son, somewhere picking up some breakfast that a woman making for me. Hold on, let me call her right now, nigga. Why you fucking with me? You wanna know where I'm at? You should be with your baby somewhere. Little boy, don't do what your daddy did, son, and leave your kids out here. And damn, don't, at least you can go see your daddy. Boy, you have the whole town mad at me. I'll shoot you in your ass because you want to fight. And I'm telling you, I don't fight, nigga. I pimp, and most pimps are scary. They go reach for a razor blade or a gun or the police. That's three things a pimp go do. They go call the police on a nigga, they go cut you, or they go shoot you. Nigga, we ain't fit to tussle with no nigga. Nigga, my hoe don't take good directions and instructions from a nigga with a black eye. Ain't no hoe taking no pimp serious. Nigga, he's sitting up with a fat lip. She ain't paying attention to no instruction. He's saying, you wanna fatten my lip, nigga, so I can be discredited in the home with my hoe? Nigga, you lying to me, nigga. I'm gonna shoot you and another nigga. Say, baby, I'm out here. Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna shoot you and another nigga. You wanna fight, homie? I keep telling you, I don't know how to fight. I'm gonna kill something, my nigga. I'm gonna murder, and you ain't no murderer. So go on with that tough guy. Just let me be a hoe, as you say, and go on about your business, nigga. Cause you been a hoe. Let your daddy name. You come from a bunch. Come on, baby, I'm out here. Okay, man, you know I ain't calling you for nothing. I'm out here. Okay, nigga. Funky motherfucker. Now let me finish what I'm about to tell you, son. Now we gonna finish this whole song. Little punk ass boy, your daddy ain't never whooped your ass. You ain't never had no whooping by no man. Whooped all your mama's boyfriend. All them niggas your mama was sneaking and fucking while your daddy was in and out of jail. Them niggas was scared to discipline you, nigga. So you don't know how to be disciplined by no man, nigga. So now here it is, a nigga done come along and discipline your little ugly black ass. And you ugly and black like your daddy, nigga. Y'all ain't no two, y'all ain't the cutest nigga in the classroom, nigga. You niggas is the jet black ugly niggas, nigga. Yeah, your daddy just was a hell of a street nigga. You ain't a hell of a nothing. You ain't no hell of a rapper. You couldn't play basketball good. Nigga, you ain't fared well at all, nigga. You got to live up into your daddy's shadow, nigga. So you got to try to do something crazy. You got to get killed doing some wall kind of shit. You got to go out. Nigga, you can't. You ain't never in your life slapped nobody. Tommy Burns, listen. You ain't never in your life slapped somebody. You don't have no history of fighting. You don't have no history of shooting. You don't have no history of being a gangster. What makes you think at 27 years old you gonna finally grow up and slap another man? And you ain't never in your life slapped another man. Listen, son. I know I hurt your feelings. I know you thought Twisted Black was like Superman. And when you realize Twisted Black was like Superman, he wasn't like Superman, that there was a kryptonite. See, they got a kryptonite for them Superman kind of niggas. It's called the streets. The streets is the kryptonite that make these niggas weep when Superman come around. You see how your daddy quit you? Your daddy spend more time in the streets, nigga, selling dope, pushing dope with Lil Lord and them, fucking over people, selling them fake bricks. Lil Lord and my cousin, homie, 40. The nigga that your daddy used to rap about, 40, that's my cousin, nigga. Your daddy used to come through and fuck with me and Big Pooh over there, nigga, in the duplexes over there in Forest Hill, nigga, when he had the Corvette in the BMW, nigga. So he was really rapping it how he was talking about it, nigga. Didn't I tell you your daddy rapped his dumb ass in the prison? Say, man, Angie Denise, man, he went to fucking with Angie Denise Hudson. Your daddy was dumb in a motherfucker, he got cocky, nigga. You should learn from Twisted Black. No, I take that back. You should learn the mistakes of Twisted Black. Don't leave your child out here like your daddy left you, nigga. That's what they call, that's what Mama and Big Mother is, nigga. Mama B them mean about that generational curse, baby. We gotta break that generational curse. Nigga, you wanna embrace it. You wanna break into the penitentiary. You don't wanna break the generational curse. You wanna break into the penitentiary. You don't wanna break the, I'm gonna tell you, yeah, you don't wanna break the generational curse. Yeah, you wanna break into the penitentiary, nigga, cause you're broke. Now, your one thing about it, if you go to jail, you go to the penitentiary, your mama, and everybody gonna send you money, they gonna make it comfortable on you. Then when you get to the penitentiary, nigga, and everybody find out you Twisted Black son, they gonna put protection around you, nigga. So nigga, you gonna die. If you slap me, your mom and dad, they gonna let your dad out of prison. He might go miss your funeral. I swear to God, little Tommy, okay? You talking tough, nigga. You better tell your daddy and them gonna call you. All your daddy homeboys know you'll die if you slap me, nigga. So come slap me. When you see me, slap me, you little black scary motherfucker. Boy, your daddy gonna have to make calls or niggas in the feds and everything. Y'all go get that nigga. Cause I'm gonna kill you if you slap me, nigga. I ain't finna shut up. That's what you want me to do, bitch ass nigga. I ain't shutting up, nigga. You come slap me and make me shut up. Ain't everybody been talking about what they gonna do to me? And I know Twisted Black son ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't never even shot a gun before, nigga. You ain't never even shot a gun before, nigga. You been sheltered, little Tommy. And if your daddy wants you to be, if your daddy wanted, nigga, you been sheltered, nigga. Yeah, you have. Everybody know you, nigga. I know you, boy. Everybody know you a sheltered kid. You ain't never been hungry. Nigga, your daddy been selling. Nigga, you been living like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And you can't fight. Nigga, you ain't never had no fight, little Tommy. Every school you done been to, nigga, you was the teacher's pet, nigga. You ain't no tough kid, nigga. You ain't bad. You ain't got no scars on your knuckle, and you ain't never fell down on the ground, nigga, and bust your scarred your kneecaps up, nigga. You ain't got no scratches on your legs, nigga. You mama's baby, nigga. Yeah, you mama's boy, nigga. Yeah, you mama's boy. Now, back to what I was saying, little Tommy. Little hurt, boy. I know you in your feelings. You hurt like a motherfucker, just like every other. But like I was saying, boy, I was doing a video and said, fuck Twisted Black. I know your daddy. I know everything about you, boy. Everybody know you. You a celebrity's kid, nigga. You been in a fish tank all your life, nigga. We done watched you grow up, son. Everybody know you. Your daddy is a public figure. We don't think everybody know y'all business. When your mama used to fuck off on your daddy, nigga. When your mama was getting that pussy away on your daddy when your daddy was in jail, nigga. Everybody knew what was going on, nigga. You just didn't know. Your daddy was rapping about it. Your daddy was putting that pain on the CD, nigga. What you mean, nigga? We done grew up with you, nigga. I'm like your uncle, nigga. I've been watching you grow up, nigga. Where I'm at. Nigga just picked up a breakfast that a woman made for me, nigga. So what you think I wanna get with a nigga first thing in the morning? You think I wanna get with a nigga first thing in the morning, nigga? The most important meal of the day is breakfast. You think I wanna skip? I'm in Eastwood, nigga. Yeah, I'm in Eastwood. You think nigga, you asking me where I'm at and now telling me to pull up. Man, you see you young niggas. You see you young niggas. Man, god damn, man. You see you young niggas. Say, homie, now, if I let you trick me into going to the penitentiary, these are my kids, then I'll be just like your daddy. I don't want to be like your daddy, my nigga. Listen, let a 27-year-old kid give me some directions to pull up. Now, if you pull up on side me and I kill you, then guess what? They ain't gonna take me to jail. But if I pull up where you just told me to come and something happened and I hurt you, nigga, them people taking me to jail for premeditation. Come on, little stupid man, look at all these dick-sucking ass niggas coming in here. Boy, you bitch-ass niggas tuning in because y'all broke this morning, nigga. How many of you bitch-ass niggas done had breakfast, nigga? Nigga, say, man, check, this my other foreign car I'm riding in, little Tommy. This my other foreign I'm riding in. But listen, nigga, why would I pull up in this foreign car? Where you at? Come on, nigga, I'm on my way out the ghetto. Now, why would I come where you at, nigga? Now, you mad because I said fuck Twisted Black. And your daddy killed Twisted Black, homie. Didn't you hear the song? Your daddy made a song called R.I.P. Twisted Black. It's called R.I.P. Twisted Black. I heard it, nigga, and it touched my soul, nigga. Impacted my spirit. Because what he did, he resurrected Tommy Burns. See, you ain't listening to your daddy, nigga. You too caught up listening to YFN Lucci, nigga. Your daddy laid down Twisted Black, nigga, so he can resurrect Tommy Burns. He talked about it, nigga, when him and Gerard had to fight. Nigga, Gerard fought Black. Tommy was scared. That's how I know you Your daddy is a fucking bum who left his kids out here, nigga. He had a daughter. He had a daughter. He had a daughter he left out here, homie. I don't love the streets that much to turn my back on my children to go to jail, nigga. I work at McDonald's, nigga. It ain't enough money in the goddamn dope game, nigga. Or make me, nigga, to chase that money to leave my kids fatherless. When the greatest problem that's plaguing America, nigga, is fatherless children. You have been a fatherless child, and you want to stand here and say you your daddy? Son, you embracing that curse. Don't confess that sin. Don't you confess, nigga, and repeat this generational cycle? You want to be better than your daddy. That's how I know you ain't listening to your daddy, son. Who you listening to? Who you listening to? I'm sure your mama been telling you you ain't gonna be nothing like your father. Hard as your mama been working. What your mama done had to provide and do for you, nigga?
Okay. All right. That was just like I said, our people, man. We're very passionate and genuine when we share or talk, and it can be humorous. Nevertheless, I know y'all can hear and identify the stuff we done witnessed and seen, and you know, that's us as a people, man. I don't care what you say. That's us all day. And what I was gonna do is share with y'all on this. This is kind of lengthy, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it next, and I'm gonna prepare this. But it's about this melanation and showing the uniqueness in it. Also linking it to understanding what they're doing with SpaceX and showing you how they tell on themselves in these movies, like the Black Panther. If you remember the theme of the movie Black Panther, it was about this special kind of power that was grown only in that area, right, of Africa. If you understand the correlation of melanin in us as a people, and you look at the fact that all these people are missing tens of thousands of black women, per se, women. Now, whether they're using them to reproduce, I'm just saying in my head how I could see them doing this stuff. Area 54, whatever they're doing out there. All these people are missing, and they're doing something with them. They have to. It's the only. What other benefit would it be to take these people? You know, yeah, it could be torturing them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just some evil stuff that they are. But there's some reward in it. Looking at the movie Black Panther and seeing that this melanation, as it was shared in that video, I'm gonna link it into when I do this. I'm gonna link it in there, the one that Beverly Baptiste has sent, and just letting you see is no getting around this. Got one more thing I want to share with y'all. Yeah, because this is kind of long. This is kind of lengthy. What I wanted to share with y'all relating to this melanin. And this is another. This is a good friend of mine, Linnell. She from Oakland. I think I got time to play this. This is an interview she did with. No, maybe I can hold on. Yeah, I can play that. Let's check it out. Check it out. This is her in the interview talking about Nick Cannon with Vlad, the fake Jew.
I was interviewed by the Breakfast Club, and they asked me what I thought about the
I'll have to look that up. The Breakfast Club got a hold of you?
Yeah.
What?
Well, I have a podcast, a new podcast that I partnered with iHeart on. So I went on a media run. You know, I don't usually get interviewed by people, but I went on a media run. I was on Breakfast Club. I was on Big Boy.
What?
I was on No Jumper.
You was not on Big Boy.
I was on Big Boy.
Oh my! I gotta go home and do some work.
Yeah, go look it up. I'll send you the links.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of interviews, but I mean,
Right. I
I
definitely want to see those two.
Yeah, well, right when I did my interview with Breakfast Club, the whole Nick Cannon thing happened. You know, with Professor Griff.
So this is recent that you did the interview.
Yeah, like about a couple weeks.
You see how when they think you their friend, they try to get you to go against your own people in the understanding that you want to be like them or accepted by them. Watch how Linnell play him. She knows
A week ago or something. Yeah.
who we are.
Okay.
Yeah, literally the day after the Nick Cannon thing.
Yeah.
And they asked me what I thought. And what I said then, which I'm still going to say now, is that me and Nick Cannon actually have a personal relationship off camera. You know, we talk. We did talk on a regular basis. And the day it happened, I hit him, and he hit me back. He tried to call me. You know, we kept missing each other, so we haven't spoken yet. Nick Cannon got rid of his cell phone like 3 months ago, so you can't.
Yeah, he did.
You can't even really reach him. You gotta go
I
through
called
other
New York
means.
to talk to agents and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
exactly. So I haven't spoken to him, so I don't want to speak personally about what I thought about his words, because I feel me and him need to have a conversation first
Huh.
before I speak about it, just based on our relationship. But what do you think about what happened?
Well, Nick and I as well have a personal relationship,
Okay.
and I have spoken to him.
Since this happened? Oh, really? Okay.
Because the day before this happened, which was a Tuesday, Nick and I did an extensive interview for his YouTube show, which he was going to send it. I was going to put it on my YouTube channel, and it was also going to be on the Power 106 app and on the 10, the radio show that he had. It was a long interview though. They were going to chop part of it for the radio, put part of it for the app, and the rest of it was going to be extensive and on the thing. So that was on Tuesday. It was all going to drop on Thursday. On Wednesday, I get an email from the radio station media people, and they said, we're going to hold these interviews for a while. We're not gonna drop them right now, just gonna like play music in a slot and stuff like that. I was like, oh man. And so I too texted him, because we had some other business that we was taking care of, during that time. And he hit me back and he sounded positive. He said, I'm built for this. It's don't trip, and as long as Nick is good, I'm good. I am not going to comment on what he said, because those were his thoughts. I know he's very passionate. He's studying theology in school right now. He's going to get his master's degree, and I know that he
Studying theology is the teaching of their God, the Christian doctrine. So that's what Nick is on. Fuck Nick Cannon. But anyway, listen to the sister. She's showing her allegiance or her loyalty to Nick because he is one of us. So she's showing this in her demeanor as she talked to this Jewish guy. But watch how he try to flip it and make it all about the Holocaust pain. And Linnell checks him about our pain.
believes what he said. He may have had a delivery that rubbed people the wrong way, but you can agree to disagree, and people can have their feelings about stuff. And I'm not gonna say one way or another how I feel one way or another. But that was Nick, and that's what he said, and he's still my friend. And even if he was the biggest asshole and racist out there, all I could do as a friend would be to try to talk to him and, get him to see that maybe that wasn't the right thing to say in a town that's primarily run by the people who you insulted and pissed off. But Nick is gonna be fine. Everybody gonna be fine. The community, the Jewish community that was up in arms, they got what they needed which was some, they love to discipline us. Everybody loves to discipline somebody. He got disciplined, and then as much as he lost a couple jobs. But Nick, if he never worked again from this day on, financially, he's still rich. Fine.
Still rich.
He's been rich before wilding out or any of that.
True.
And so, as long as he can take care of his kids and stuff like that, I don't think he gives a shit. But he did issue an apology, which was incorrectly stated that he had not apologized, but he did issue an extensive apology for what he said and how he said it. How he really feels, I don't know. You'll have to tell me when we talk.
Yeah, I mean, he has an interview coming up with a rabbi who is the head of the Anti-Defamation League, and they're having a conversation about it. And I think ultimately, this is some of the things I talked about with Charlemagne. People could speak, and they could say things that are hurtful.
Listen to this shit.
But if those people turn around and try to learn the other side of who they're talking about,
yeah, tell us.
I think that it's really up to us as a society to accept their apology and accept some of the things they don't know. Like, for example, when Deshaun Jackson put up the Hitler quote, I went on Twitter, I said, fuck Deshaun Jackson. But, like I explained to Charlemagne, 9 of my relatives were killed by Nazis. I actually said 9 of my aunts and uncles is actually my grand aunts and uncles. It was all my grandfather's brothers and sisters.
You don't even know.
Were killed by Nazis in World War II.
Making
Whether
up
by
lies.
gunfire or camps. 50-something relatives that I would have had just got wiped out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I know what you're saying, because the thing that's wild, though, is that you can count how many relatives were slaughtered.
Yeah.
We, as black people, we don't even have a count.
Right, it's millions.
Right, it's millions.
We don't know. I don't know what family members of mine was slaughtered. I don't know what, nothing. We can't trace nothing back. I don't trust any of these, 21andMe, whatever that is. You know what that is.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The family tree shit, because after it goes back so far, then you can't trace nothing.
Right, but I think that it's, you have to be careful, right? When you say, well, the murders that happen over here aren't as bad as the murders that happen over here.
No, I never.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they're like, well, the Jewish Holocaust lasted 5 years. The Black Holocaust is still going.
Yeah.
That's 100% true.
And it is, but I never tried to. I never tried to say anything. That.
Yeah, she gotta tread lightly right there, because the Holocaust lasted 5, 7, 12 years, which Holocaust means sacrifice. Hitler sacrificed these fake Jewish, which is a suffix, because he knows what's wrote in Obadiah at the end times, what the Most High God is going to do to them as a people, as a whole, for what they have done and continue to do perpetually to us. She ain't backpedaling, but she can't touch that area too much. Like, she addressed it with us, he tried to flip it to say, well, you got to be careful. So that's what I'm talking about. Fuck Vlad. He knows his entitlement. He knows exactly what lies he's embraced to continue to project out here. He's talking about his family members that have been allegedly murdered, and the amount. When I first saw the interview, when he introduced that on with Charlemagne, he had an exact idea in far as relative wise who they were. They were cousins. Now they're great aunts and great cousins. Long as the story keeps getting put out there, you're supposed to, but notice he goes back, he reverts back to their struggle and want what happened to us as the people to be, you know, our situation happened before their situation, continued through their situation, and it's still happening. Your situation was a speed bump, and it was a sacrifice. It was a damn near a ritual perpetuated by your fellow Edomite, heathen Gentiles. White on white crime at its best. So, man, I tell you, I get heated. Like I say, the more I see, like when I was in the world, I watched Vlad TV because the people that he was bringing forth was people that I followed in the entertainment, in the rap game. So that's all it was, you know, a white dude that was cool with hip hop. But now that all this stuff is going on, the Most High is tearing everything down with an understanding. You can see these people for their true colors. Everybody is coming out and showing you just who they are. Just who they are. Even if they claim to be a so-called Democrat, a liberal, somebody of understanding of the struggle of people who have little to do, once something comes in that takes them off of that pedestal in that field amongst the peasants, and they understand that that peasant is a prince or a king by the eyes of the Most High, or revered, or their story overrides theirs. No, they want back authority over the peasants, like they gave you white Jesus in Jerusalem around all these melanated people. Well, these people are something else, man. I got his apple juice left. I got to run in this stove, man. It's been storming for a couple of days. And thunderstorm real bad came through Wisconsin. But nevertheless, I'm going to put this together, Israel. And it's going to be on the melanation. And, you know, for you to put the pieces of the puzzle together and, try to see. We'll never know. From what we're working with now, what they're doing over in Area 54, whatever, or where all these missing black people are. But you can bet your ass, your last $10 to a bucket of crap, they got something to do with it. Something of a big authority and power is taking these people, our missing people. It's no other explanation for it. No hillbilly off in the backwoods of Kentucky with 30 acres in an underground dungeon is holding people like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure they are, but on a mass scale, the government is doing it even greater than what these hillbillies and rednecks in Kentucky are probably doing. Nevertheless, y'all enjoy it. I gotta run in here and get me some sweet tea and some water. Y'all stay blessed, Israel. Shalom. See what they look like out there for yourself. It's bad. Shalom.